Hi everyone, and welcome to day 4 of the 30-day Vinyasa challenge. My name is Linda, and I'm glad to have you all here with me. And hopefully this finds you well and healthy and happy and grateful as our hair and nails get longer and roots grow in. It makes us more grateful for the things that we have when things are normal. And, well, gratitude is a great way to go through life. So I hope that this 30-day challenge is also keeping you motivated and moving and helping to bring more gratitude into your life. So let's start in a comfortable seat. And today you're going to need a block. If you require a block to do half moon, we're going to transition into half moon, so a block can be helpful. You need to pause the video to go get your block, feel free, or you can bring your hand to a chair or anything that is about that height and a nice solid base. So come to a nice seated position, close your eyes, take in a nice deep breath, and sigh it all out. Another deep breath, and sigh. And one more time, deep breath all the way to the top. Hold it for 2. And then slowly let it all out. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down, turning your palms up on your knees in a receptive manner. Releasing any tension in your hands, in your forearms, your shoulders, and your neck. Just breathing through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And feeling that tension release with each exhale. Bringing your focus inward. Bringing your attention to the space that you're occupying. Letting go of anything else that doesn't serve you right here and right now. Bring your hands to heart center. Press the palms and press the thumbs into the sternum. Sit up nice and tall. And choose an intention for your practice today. Let it be something positive, like health or love, peace, balance, gratitude, whatever that might be, or sending out a message of love and support to someone that you know. Taking a nice deep inhale. And then releasing your intention in your hands up to the sky, raising that head up. And inhaling here, exhaling, bringing the fingers down to the earth, letting the chin drop to the heart. Raising the head and hands up. Hands come into a silent clap, and we're going to roll the wrists on the way down. The chin follows the hands. Inhale up. Scooping up that beautiful air and rolling out the wrists. Inhale up, press the palms, and let's twist it over to the right, bringing the right hand behind the spine, sitting up super tall. And inhale through center and over to the left. Just warming up that spine before we get started. Inhale up, back through center and over to the right. Then we're going to leave that left hand where it is and raising that right arm up and across the body diagonally toward the front. Then bringing that hand to the left knee, crossing those arms, sit up tall and fold forward. Releasing the shoulders and the neck, just rock it side to side. And rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale up, reaching those hands, press the palms and twist it over to the left. Sitting up super tall. Leaving that right hand where it is, reaching that left arm up and diagonally across the body. And bringing it to the right knee. Sit up tall, lengthen that spine and fold it forward. Crossing those arms, opening the back of the shoulders, maybe rocking it side to side. And slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time, bringing the hands together. interweaving those fingers and the knuckles up underneath the chin. And angel breaths here. We're just going to raise those elbows up. Inhale up. And bring the elbows back together. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Last one. And bringing it back together, pressing those palms away, round the back. Pulling the arms behind the ears. Hands on the knees, sit up nice and tall, and come into trunk rolls to the right. Warming up that spine and that lower back, the shoulders and the neck. Inhaling as you come back, and exhaling as you come forward, bringing your belly down to your lap. Softening between the shoulders. One more time around in this direction, rolling it up to center, changing the cross of your legs. Inhaling up, clasping the hands, pressing the palms away, wiggling those arms behind your ears, and bringing those hands to the front, rolling the spine away. Bringing it back up to center, and bringing those palms together up underneath the chin. Again, angel breaths. Inhale up. And exhale, bringing those elbows together. Inhale. And exhale, 2 more. Last one. Good, bringing those elbows together, press the palms away, rolling that spine. Bringing those palms up, hands on the knees, sit up super tall, hinge forward, and trunk rolls to the left. Checking in with your breath. Bringing those arms nice and long as you roll to the back. And one more time around in this direction. Pausing with your heart at center and then rolling it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale up. We're going to press that right palm on the ground, reaching that left arm up and over, maybe coming down onto that right forearm. Roll that shoulder up and the heart toward the sky. Press that left hip down. Float it over to the left. Same thing, maybe coming on to that forearm, pressing the right hip down and over to the right. Back to the left. Coming back to center, bringing the fingers behind us. Fingers face the bum. Draw the shoulder blades together. Puff that heart up toward the sky and drop the head back gently. If you want to go deeper, rolling up onto those knees, pressing the hips up and forward. And lowering it all down, changing the cross of the legs here. Inhale up. We're going to press it over to the left, reaching that right arm over, maybe reaching a little bit further this time. And over to the right. Back to the left. And to the right. Reaching. And bringing it back to center, hands behind us. One more time for that back bend. Shoulder blades together, pressing that heart up toward the sky, dropping the head back, and rolling up onto those knees, pressing those hips up super high. And lowering it all down, bringing the feet together, clasping the hands around. Sitting up super tall, press the heart forward and draw the shoulder blades together. Chin is level with the earth, and we're just going to butterfly those knees. Opening those hips, preparing them for our practice. And then press that heart forward, draw the elbows back. Keeping that chin level with the earth, then rolling it away. Arms nice and long. Inhale forward. And exhale back. 2 more times, bringing that heart forward and stretching it out. 1 more time, elbows forward, heart forward, elbows back, and rounding the back away. Bringing that heart back to the front Elbows behind, sit up super tall, and we're gonna fold down over those toes. Wherever you're comfortable, finding your edge, working with your edge. Sit up, lengthen that lower back and fold it down. Inhale, lengthen and fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen and fold, and letting it all go. Neck, shoulders, relax. Bring it up. Bringing those feet nice and wide. Toes point toward the sky. We're opening here in our inner thigh. We're going to roll forward on the pelvis, so walking your sits bones behind you. Inhale up. Palms face forward, and we're walking it out for a nice forward fold here. Just come into whatever version of forward fold is comfortable for you. Shoulders drop down away from the ears. There's no tension in the neck. And walk the hands up. Inhale up to center. And framing over that right leg, reaching toward the toes. Lifting up, lengthen that spine and fold it down. Inhale, lengthen and fold. One more time, lengthen and fold. Bringing that right hand inside of the right foot, the palm faces the sky. And then grabbing your foot with your index finger and your thumb, and we're going to reach that left arm up to the sky. Nice side body stretch here and toward the right foot. Rolling that heart toward the sky. And releasing it back to the leg, dragging the hands up. Inhale up, framing over that left leg and reaching toward the toes. Lift that belly, walk it down the thigh. Again, inhale, lengthen and fold. One more time, inhale and fold. Dropping that forehead toward the shin. Lifting up and bringing that left hand inside of the foot, palm faces the sky. And then grabbing onto your foot with your hand, reaching that right arm up and over toward the left foot. And rolling that heart toward the sky. And releasing that, dragging the hands up the legs. And we're going to come into our tabletop here, bringing those feet behind us, stacking the hips over the knees, and stacking the shoulders over the hands. Coming down with the belly and gazing up with a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, rounding that back away. Inhale up. And exhale, round. A few more times with your breath. Last time, and when you bring your back to an arch, sinking back 2 or 3 inches, feeling that stretch in your lower back. Bringing it back to center, walking the hands 2 inches forward, and pressing the hips down to the earth through modified cobra here. Rolling those shoulder blades together. Pressing up into child's pose. Press it forward, hips to the earth, shoulder blades together. And bringing it back to child's pose. One more time forward, dropping those hips. And you make sure that your neck is just an extension of your spine. You don't want to hyperextend your neck, just keep it nice and long. And press it back, bring those knees super wide and bring the toes together. And pressing back for wide-legged child's pose here. Coming onto the fingertips, press the bum toward the heels and lower it down. Maybe rolling that forehead on the earth. And then leaving your head on the earth, reaching your hands behind your back. Clasping the fingers, pressing the knuckles toward your heels. Bringing those shoulder blades together and then raising the palms up toward the sky. Nice stretch here in the front of the shoulders, top of the neck. And bringing it back toward the tailbone and releasing, pressing the palms and coming up into your table. Curl the toes and press up into your first down dog. Press one heel and pausing there. And then press the other heel. and pause. And you'll just walk your dog, preparing the Achilles, the heels, the bottom of the feet, the toes, and those hamstrings for our practice. Coming to stillness, press the heels down further. Lower those heels. Inhale up onto the toes, bend those toes back, press the shoulders back. And lower the heels back onto the toes, bend the knees, crouching dog. Lift it up and press the heels. And again, onto the toes, crouch that dog, gaze between the hands and step it up between your hands for forward fold. Bring the feet nice and wide. Inhale halfway. Lengthen that spine and fold it down. Bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll here. And just soften that neck and the shoulders. One more breath. Place the hands on top of the feet, bend the knees and roll it up. All the way up to the top. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. 2 more times. And then up, forward and down. Up, forward and down. 2 more. Good, bringing hands to heart center and placing the feet back to hips distance. Scooping the arms up, touching the palms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale up. Press the palms, exhale to the heart. 2 more times. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. Hook the thumbs, reach it up and back. Press those hips forward on a back bend and swan dive. Fingertips halfway, press that crown forward. And fold. Bend the knees, reverse swan. Reach it back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Hook the thumbs, reach it back. Open that heart and swan dive. Fingertips and fold. Reverse swan all the way up, reach it back. And to the heart. 2 more like this, reach it up. Open the heart and swan dive. Fingertips, fold, reverse swan. Reach it back to the heart. Last one, reach it up. Open and swan dive. Fingertips and fold, bend the knees and reverse. Reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. Nice deep breath here. Hook the thumbs, reach it back. Open the heart and swan dive. Fingertips and fold, stepping the right foot back, finding your warrior one. Sinking nice and low. And framing that foot, stepping back to plank. Back to down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold, reverse. Reach it back, open the heart, and swan dive. Fingertips, and fold, left foot back, warrior one. Frame that foot. Step back to plank, down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. And fold, reverse, reach it back, and hands to the heart. Do that 3 more times to warm up core. You should feel your internal furnace starting to warm up. And your joints, reach it back, open, and swan dive. Fingertips, fold it down. Step back on the right, warrior one. Frame the foot, back to plank. Down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. And fold, reverse. Reach it up. Hands to the heart. Reach it back. Open. And swan dive. Fingertips. Fold. Left foot back. Warrior one. Frame that foot. Plank. Down dog. Onto the toes, crouch and hop. Fold and reverse. Reach it up. Hands to the heart. 2 more rounds. Reach it up. Open. And dive it down. Fingertips. Fold, right foot back. Warrior 1. Down dog. Onto the toes. Crouch. Pop it up. And fold. Reverse. Reach it back to the heart. Reach it up. Open. And dive. Fingertips. Fold it down. Left foot back. Warrior 1. Reach it up. Beautiful stretch here. Frame the foot back into plank. Down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. And fold, reverse. Reach it up. Hands to the heart, nice deep breath. 1 more time, reach it up. Open and dive. Fingertips. And fold, right foot back. Warrior 1. Sinking it low. Frame that front foot, plank. Back to down dog, onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. And fold, reverse, reach it back. Hands to the heart, reach it up, open, and swan dive. Fingertips and fold, stepping back on the left, warrior 1. Last round on this side. Frame that foot back into plank and back into down dog. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold, reverse, reach it up, reach it back. Hands to the heart. Take a drink here, nice deep breath. And now you should be feeling warm and pretty limber. And meeting back at the top of our space. Adding my no slip towel here. Taking a nice deep breath in. And side out. Reach those hands up. Open that heart. Keep opening. Keep opening. Keep opening. And swan dive. Fingertips. And fold. Sitting back in our chair. So raising those hands out in front. And bringing that bum back. Lift the belly. Tuck the tailbone forward. We're going to bring our pose into from chair to eagle. I will turn forward so you can see what I'm doing. So reaching out, I'm going to bring that right foot out to the side, cross it over the left, tuck the foot if you can, and then you want to face all your joints forward. Left arm underneath the right, and maybe crossing at the palms, and sitting up nice and tall, and then squeezing everything together. Squeezing, bringing the thumbs right in front of the nose for the beak of the eagle. Good. And releasing that, coming up into tree. Opening your hip and planting that tree. Don't fall over like I almost did. Raising those hands back to the heart and ending back in our chair. Good. Bring it back to the top of my space and bringing it into chair, lifting it up. Reach it back and exhale, hands to the heart. Nice deep breath. Gonna go through that series on the other side, reaching it up. Open the heart, keep opening, and swan dive. Fingertips and fold, sitting back in our chair. Again, reaching those hands forward, plugging those shoulders, tuck in the tailbone. Bringing our left leg out to the side, crossing it over the right, tucking the toes right under the left arm, crossing at the palms, lifting that torso nice and tall, squeezing it all together, unwinding, bringing it to tree, raising the hands up, back to the heart and belly, and sinking it back down into chair. Very nice, reaching it up, reach it back, and hands to the heart. Deep breath here. We're going to do that again on each side, reaching it up. Open the heart, and swan dive. Fingertips, and fold, sitting back in your chair. Squeeze those glutes. Bring those shoulders in. Tuck the tailbone forward. Bringing that right foot out to the side. Get at the palms. Sitting up tall. Compressing everything. Good. Unwrapping. Bringing it up to the belly and the heart. Opening up that tree. Planting your tree. Adding the branches. Scooping it back. Heart and belly. And sitting back in your chair. Nice. Reaching up. Back bend. And hands to the heart. Deep breath. And now again, on the left, reaching it up. Open the heart and swan dive. Fingertips and fold. Sitting back in your chair. Set your chair, really squeeze those glutes. Bring those shoulders in. Heart forward, tuck the tailbone. Left leg out. Bringing it over the right, tuck those toes. And face all your joints forward. And we're gonna bring right arm under the left. Crossing again at the palms. And squeezing. Good. One more breath. Unwinding. Bringing it to the belly. And the heart, opening up the tree. Planting that tree. Raising the branches. Back to the heart and the belly. And sitting back in our chair. Good job lifting it up. Back bend. And exhale, hands to the heart. Taking a deep breath, taking a drink break, walking it out. And now, let's just check our heart rate here. We're gonna get our heart rate up a little bit more. We're gonna face sideways on our mat. And we're gonna come into a squat. And then we're gonna do side taps to the left and right, and squat. Roll it up to the left, right, back to the left and squat. Roll it up, right, left. You get the idea, just back and forth, over to the right and squat. And left, right, squat to the left. Roll it up, one more time each side. You got this. And to the right and squat. Squeezing those glutes. You got this last time on the left. Left and squat. And roll it up. Good job, that gets our heart rate up. For sure. Meeting back to the top of our space. Inhale up. Open up that heart. And swan dive. Fingertips. And fold. Stepping back on the right for warrior one. Reaching it up, sink down nice and low. And opening up to warrior two. Good. Getting those arms in alignment with each other. And then reversing that warrior. Maybe wrapping right arm around your back. Reaching and coming into side angle. Reaching the right arm up, roll that heart toward the sky. Extend the right arm forward. Add the left, working that core here. Bring it back to center in warrior two. Both hands to the front, roll up that back heel. Shift your weight into your left leg. Coming into warrior three. Holding it here. And then airplaning the arms out. Letting the left hand find your block. Right hand on the hip, and we're going to open up to the right for half moon. Raise that leg in line with your hip. And when you're steady enough, raising the right arm up. Nice long line between both wrists. And then turning it forward, squaring to the earth. And bringing your hands down to the mat, about 6 inches in front of your face, and pointing those right toes toward the earth, walking your hands back for standing split. Maybe you wrap the left arm around your leg, and bringing your forehead to your shin. Back foot to meet the front, and pressing up, hands to the heart. Good job. Nice deep breath here. and reaching it up and back and open that heart. And swan dive. Fingertips and fold. Left foot back, warrior one. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior. Maybe wrapping that left arm around your back. And coming into side angle. Reaching that left hand forward. And maybe adding the right hand. Working that core. Bringing it back to warrior two. Roll up that back heel, hands to the front. Shifting your weight into your right leg. Coming into warrior three. Good. Airplane the arms out, letting the right hand find your block. Pressing the knuckles or your palm. Left hand to the left hip. Bringing that left leg even with your hip. And if you feel steady enough, maybe raising that left arm up. Squaring it back to the earth. And planting your hands 6 inches in front of your toes. Lifting that left foot up to the sky. Point those toes up, up, up. Walk the hands in line with your right toes. Maybe wrapping your right arm around your right ankle and bringing that head toward the shin. Pointing those toes and lifting up through the left foot. Back foot to meet the front. And rolling it up, hands to the heart, nice deep breath. Taking a nice deep breath, maybe a drink. Toweling off, this is some sweaty work today. But we're sweating out that stress and all those toxins that the stress leaves in our bodies. Another deep breath here. And hands to the heart. Inhale up, reach it back, and open. Hands behind you, clasp the fingers together, open up the heart. Lift the heart up, lengthen behind the shoulder blades, and press those fingers toward the earth. Keep reaching. And lift it up, and swan dive. Fingertips. Fold it down, and come into plank. Go through your flow. So you want to press forward. Bring the elbows in. High to low plank, up into up dog or cobra. Bringing it back to down dog. Nice deep breath here. Another deep breath. Hope everybody's doing okay. Raising that right foot up to the sky. And we're going to come into plank, bringing the knee to the nose, pressing it back. 5 more times. That's 4. 2 more. Last one, raising it up. And ankle circles here. Just keeping that heart rate up. Working that cardio. And reversing those circles. Coming to stillness, bending that right knee. And fire hydrant. Raising that knee up to the sky. Bend that left knee, flip your dog if you like. And pressing it forward. Really reaching, pressing those hips up. And flipping it back for 3-legged. Stretch it out. Swing it through, warrior one. Good job, everybody. Hands behind the back. Coming into another back bend. Pressing those knuckles toward the earth, opening those shoulders. Pressing the heart toward the sky and back bend here. And bringing it back up. Framing that foot, back foot to the front. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. And fold, reverse it. Reach it up. And hands to the heart. 1 resting breath. Reach it up. Open the heart. And dive. Fingertips. And fold, stepping back to plank. And go through your flow. And back into down dog. 1 resting breath. Raise that left foot up to the sky. Add knee to nose. 6 times. That's 4. 2 more, you got this. Last one. And press it back, ankle circles here. And reverse those circles. Coming to stillness, bend that left knee. Bring the heel toward the bone for fire hydrant. And flipping that dog. Reaching the hands past your head. Lift those hips up. And flip it back. For 3-legged, stepping it through. Warrior 1. Coming into another back bend here, but cactus arms. Elbows are in line with your shoulders. And leaning back. Really pressing into those feet. Bringing it back to central. And bringing those hands down. Back foot to meet the front. Forward fold. Let's bring those feet wide again. Inhale halfway. Fold it down. Inhale, lengthen. And fold one more time, lengthen. And fold, opposite elbows. With the head and shoulders. Hang, ragdoll. Just letting that heart rate settle a little bit. And giving the hamstrings a little bit more love. Hands on top of the feet, bend the knees. And roll it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. At the top, feet back to hips distance. And roll the shoulders. Up, back and down. Back and down 2 more times. Up, forward and down. And 2 more times. And coming to the top of your space, hands to the heart. Inhale up and open and swan dive. Fingertips and fold. Stepping back into plank and holding this plank. And here we're going to do plank twists. So we're going to twist over to the right and the left and the right and the left. And we're working the obliques here. Pressing and upper body strength. Just twisting and feeling that in our side body. 2 more on each side. And good, bringing it back to down dog. Nice deep breath here. Inhale onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Lengthen and fold. Inhale, lengthen and fold. Wrap the arms around the back of your legs. Fingers toward the heels. And shift your weight toward your toes. Pull yourself in nice and tight. Bring your hands to the top of your feet. Reach them out, bend those knees, sitting back in our chair. Plug in those shoulders, lift that belly. Raise that right knee up. Stepping back to warrior 1. Good job. Open up to warrior 2. Wiggle that foot out. Reversing that warrior. Now we're going to revolve the reversed warrior, bringing the right hand up, left hand to the inside of that thigh, reaching, and back into warrior 2. Now we're going to revolve our warrior 2. Back hand meet the front. Left hand comes behind us and reach that right hand forward. Hands to the heart. Flipping up that back heel. Shifting your weight into your left leg. Bending both knees and reaching all your limbs. Nice and long. Knee to the belly, hands to the heart. And press that leg forward. Warrior 4, back to the belly. And warrior 3. To the front. Press it out. Back to the back. Don't fall over. Nice safe knee. And press it back. Reach it out. Hands to the heart. Knee to the belly. Open it up. Warrior 3. And you can come into any version of tree that you like. And maybe add those branches. I'll bring those hands behind your back. Clasp the fingers, press the knuckles toward the earth. Open those shoulders. Hands to the heart. Knee to the belly and drop it all down. Roll that left ankle. That was a lot of balancing on that ankle. Roll it the other way. Maybe towel off or take a drink. Take a nice deep breath here. And reach it up. Open the heart. And dive. Fingertips. And fold, reaching the hands out. Coming back into chair. Again, plugging those shoulders in. Press that heart forward. Tuck the tailbone in. Left knee up to the belly. And stepping back to warrior one. Excellent job. Opening up to warrior two. Reversing that warrior. And we're going to revolve this. Bringing the left hand up and the right hand to our inner thigh. And bringing it to warrior two. We're going to revolve our warrior two. Back hand to meet the front. And the right hand to the back. Really reach that left hand forward. And windmill it down. Frame that foot. Hands to the heart. And shifting your weight into your right leg. Coming into warrior three. Reaching it out. Knee up to the belly, hands to the heart. And press that leg forward. Warrior four. Back to the belly, warrior three. Bringing it forward. One more time, reach it out. To the front. Press. Back to the belly and open up that tree. Adding those branches. Or interweaving those fingers. Back. Pressing those knuckles to the earth. Opening that heart. Hands to heart center. Knee to the belly and dropping it all down. Rolling that right ankle. Reversing those circles. And coming to the front, we're going to come into those side sprints again, side squats. So bringing it in to goddess, feet nice and wide. And you don't want to squat all the way down because you want to be able to get your foot over to the other side. Actually, hands on the hips. And just step, 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 and squat. Roll it up. Step, 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 and over to the left and squat. Squat and roll it up. Step. You got this. Keeping that heart rate up, step to the right and squat. Roll it up. Last time to the left. And left and squat. And roll it up. You got this. Bringing your feet nice and wide. And toes are gonna point in, heels point out. Bending the knees softly. We're gonna find our back pockets coming into a little back bend here. And walking those hands, pressing the hips forward, walking those hands back and down the legs. When you're ready, walk it back up, bringing the chin to the heart, the gazing forward, getting rid of any dizziness, and bringing that head level again, hinging at the hips, folding forward with a nice flat back, pressing into those feet. And once the head is dangling, you can bring your hands to the earth. Fingertips, nice flat back. And fold. Reaching for the ankles. And pulling yourself closer to the earth. Maybe and then bringing your hands underneath your face. I'm going to bring the heels of my hands together And we're going to turn our heels in and our toes out. We're going to come up onto our toes like a spider. And lower them down onto the toes. You can come up onto your fingertips and lower the heels onto the toes. And lower the heels one more time, toes. And 3, 2, 1. And lower them all down, turning the toes back in, heels out. And lower your head to the earth. Again, grasping for those ankles. Bring your hands underneath your face, turn your toes out, and just sway side to side. Then we're going to bring it over to the right. So your right toes are facing outward. Coming up onto that left heel if you can, if you like. You can stay low, whatever feels good for you. Or you can come up and press your palms. Or bring your right hand behind your knee and reach that left arm up and over the head for a nice stretch. And bring that hand down to the earth. Up onto the fingers, walk it over to the other side. And crouching on the left. Rolling up those right toes. Hands to the heart if you like. Or bringing that left hand behind your knee. And reaching that right arm up and over. Good job. And bringing it back to center. Turning those toes in, heels out. And again, dropping that head to the earth. And then hands on the earth. Bringing your toes forward, bend the knees, and roll it up. Stepping it to center. Hands to the heart. Bringing it to the top of your space. Crossing your ankles. And having a seat. Good job. That was a very energetic workout today. I'm proud of you all for staying so dedicated to your practice. Detoxing every day. It's important, especially in times like this. It's to hug your shins in really close. We're going to reach our hands out, plug the shoulders in, press the heart forward so you sit nice and tall. And then rock back onto your sits bones. Squeeze those thighs together. Coming into boat, whatever version of boat you like. Extend those legs nice and long. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it all down. And a nice big stretch north to south. Stretching just the right side. And then the left. And then both sides reaching. And then bringing those hands down to your hips. Tenting your knees. Wiggling the shoulders away from the ears. And your heels are up by your bum. We're going to come into some bridges as counter stretch for your back. We're going to press up, reaching the hips up and adding the arms up above the head. Really squeezing. Knees are toward each other. They don't touch, but keep them in proper alignment. Then lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale it all up. Reaching, pressing, and squeezing. And lowering it down. Reaching it up. This time coming up onto the toes. Lowering it all down. And last time up onto the toes. And lowering it all down, bringing those knees into the belly. Just rocking it side to side. And now is yogi's choice time. If you have an inversion that you'd like to work on, feel free. You could do your tripod, you could do headstand, handstand, forearm balance, I'm going to do wheel. You can do waterfall. If that is your version of choice today, as long as you're getting that circulation back to your heart, this is waterfall. Or you can put a block under your bum and do assisted shoulder stand, or full shoulder stand into plow, whatever you like. And I'm going to try wheel today. Just taking your time and enjoying working that inversion. And when you're ready, coming out of that inversion, bring the knees back to the belly. Another big hug. Rocking it side to side. And we're going to bring the right heel to the inside of the left knee and folding down that left foot to the right knee. We're reclining fire log. Just squeezing everything down. Getting a nice stretch in the outside of your right hip. Side to side. And releasing that, changing across. So the left heel inside the right knee. And folding down that right leg to the left knee. And just giving yourself a big squeeze. Then bringing the soles of your feet down to the earth. Bring them a little further than mat's distance. You're going to bring the knees toward each other. This releases that sacrum at the lower part of your spine and that sciatic area. Just let all the muscles relax. This also gives a nice stretch here in the IT band. Then heel toe your feet together so the soles touch, dropping the knees out. Bringing those arms up overhead, grasping opposite elbows and releasing down to the earth. Letting those inner thighs go, the hip muscles go. Just letting go. And bringing it back into the belly, giving yourself another hug. And maybe bringing that forehead up to your knees. Then releasing it down, airplane those arms out. Drop the knees over to the right elbow. Gaze to the left. Maybe extend that left foot past your hand and then reach under your bum for your right foot. It's there, I promise. And draw it back so that your shoulder is on the earth. Open that heart nice and wide. Really a human parts of here, releasing that lower spine. And releasing that, bending that left knee, pressing the palms and rolling it up. Over to the left, gazing to the right. Bringing that right leg nice and long and maybe reaching under your bum for your left foot. Opening up that heart. Just feel that beautiful stretch in the lower spine area. Piriformis and SI joint. And release, bend that knee, press the palms back to center, reaching for the inside aspects of those arches. Wiggle the shoulders down, away from the ears, and coming into happy baby. Stacking the ankles directly above the knees, flexing the feet, maybe rocking side to side. Just massaging that lower back. This always feels so good after working so hard. Bring both feet up to the sky. Point those toes. You want to have them directly stacked over your hips. You don't want to have them piped. Stack them, point those toes away. And flex the feet. And scissor those legs. Crossing them in the center if you like. Just releasing those hips a little bit further. Bringing them back together and roll the and reversing those circles. You must be feeling really great by now, all of those endorphins. Scrunch the toes, coursing through your body. Spread the toes out nice and wide. And pointing the toes, bringing the knees back in. Squeeze and hug. And rock it side to side. And knee circles here. And massage your lower back. And reversing those circles. You can be proud of yourself for doing 4 days in a row. It's a really great challenge to keep us focused, keep us motivated and moving. Spreading out those toxins that stress creates. And bringing those legs nice and long on your mat. Feet nice and wide, letting those toes fall out to the side. Reaching your arms up overhead and stretching one side and the other. Arch up your lower back and press it down. Arch it up and press it down. 2 more times. And press and arch and press. Now we go into a comfortable place. Bring your hands down by your hips. Palms facing up in a receptive manner, or if you need to flip around, palms touch. Going to bring yourselves into a beautiful savasana for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Just breathing and breathing. Breathing. There's nothing else to do right now but to breathe and breathe. Fill your soul. Fill your oxygen stores. Thank you all for joining me. Namaste. See you tomorrow.